Just make sure y'all have everything that you need, your pets as well as something to drink and some weights if you're going to use weights today. And thanks for being here today. So I'm just going to go ahead and start my timer. It's right here underneath. So I'm going to kind of duck under here. Make sure I have it set. All right. So take a moment to just get settled into your space. Like I said, just make sure you have everything you need around you, something to sip on, some weights if you're going to use weights today. And then just give yourself this opportunity to just kind of check in with yourself, noticing your breath, noticing your thoughts, and just allowing your thoughts to come and go. And perhaps if you have an intention or a goal in mind for your practice today, just take this opportunity to acknowledge your intention. With a deep breath in, invite your intention to fill your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit. And with a deep breath out, let anything go that does not serve your intention. And then take a nice deep breath in and just allow your belly to expand as if you're blowing into a balloon. And not only expanding in the front, but expanding in the sides, expanding behind you. And then as you exhale, see if you can breathe out through your nose and engage the muscles of your core to squeeze that breath out. We'll practice here for a few minutes, inhaling deeply, breathing and expanding into your belly, into your rib cage, into your chest. And breathing out through your nose if you can, drawing everything in towards the center. And again, at your own pace. It's okay if you're exhaling when I'm talking about inhaling, or if you're inhaling when I'm talking about exhaling. Just follow your own breath, your own rhythm. And just noticing how when you consciously breathe out, you can also consciously activate your core. And the core is more than just the abdominal muscles, it's the muscles that wrap all the way around, front, side, and back, as well as the diaphragm and the pelvic floor. So everything kind of works together to squeeze that breath out. And then softening as you inhale, creating space. And activating the core as you exhale. And maybe this time as you inhale, give everything a good squeeze. Just squeeze your hands into a fist. Lift your shoulders up into your ears. And breathing out through your nose if you can, and exhale. And just let that tension go. Maybe shake it all off. And again, inhale when you're ready. Give everything a squeeze. And exhale when you're ready. Release and let go. And just one more time at your own pace. Inhale, lift the shoulders to your ears. Maybe squeeze everything in toward your nose. And exhale when you're ready. Release and let go. Good. And now just one side, just roll the shoulder or lift and lower the shoulder, just moving the shoulder, the arm, the elbow, and then move in the opposite direction or in a new direction. Good. And then let that shoulder and arm just relax and move to the other side or repeat on the same side. And you're just moving within your own range of motion here. So you're not trying to force anything or move any kind of certain way. Just wake up the shoulder, muscles around the neck, the shoulder blade, the chest, and change that direction. Okay, and then again, take a breath in, give everything a good squeeze, and exhale when you can, release and let go. Good. And now bring your elbows in to your waist with your palms facing upward and just reach forward and pull back. Just reaching and pulling. Reach and pull. Two more. Last one. This time, as you reach forward, maybe open your arms out and then bring it all back in. And again, you can work one side only or both sides at the same time, just moving in your own range of motion. Good. Let's do two more. Last one. Good. And now with your elbows in, just lift and lower the elbows up and down, just out towards the side on a slight diagonal. So you should be able to see your elbows just out of the corner of each eye. Good. Three more. Last one. Very nice. All right, now with your arms straight, just lift and lower your hands. So now the elbows are just slightly rounded here, so the arms don't need to be perfectly straight. Good. Two more. Last one. Very nice. All right, with your arms down by your sides, just bend and straighten the elbows. And just a weightless bicep curl here, just to wake up the muscles around the elbow and the shoulder. Good. Last one. Let's bring the elbows in now. Turn the palms to face up and just open and close here. Good. Let's do four more. Three, two, last one. All right. Take your hands face down on top of your legs, and the next time you breathe in, just let your eyes and nose look upward. And as you breathe out, let your eyes and nose look down. And again, inhale, looking up, and exhale down. And inhale up, exhale down. This time, as you inhale, maybe slide your elbows back a little bit more. And as you exhale, look down and slide your fingers towards your knees. And just three more here. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Fingers slide to the knees. And two more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's come back to center and start to warm up just a little bit more with a little bit of a run. It can also be skiing, so the hands and arms can go in the same direction at the same time, or one arm only, or opposite directions, like you're running. And now let's toss in a little bit of punching. So we'll punch to the front, and then go back to running or skiing, and punch down, and go back to running or skiing, and then punch straight up, and running or skiing, and then maybe across the body, or you can go back to punching in front of the body, and running or skiing. Good. All right, let's turn the palms to face up now. And like you've got some balls to toss up in the air, we'll start with just a little bit of juggling. moving in random directions now, so you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but just the idea of juggling here and knowing that every time you toss a ball up in the air, it may not land in the same place. You might have to reach for it, reach forward for it, reach out to the side for it, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower, maybe behind you. Good. And just challenging yourself to stay balanced in your chair as you shift your body weight around. Good. 3 more seconds. All right. Let's go to a crisscross pull now. You can start by reaching forward and then add a little crisscross in the front. And if the crisscross doesn't feel good to you, skip it and just reach forward. And you can play with hand directions or palm directions. The palms can face up. You can also rotate the palms down and then turn them back up as you pull back. Could also be fists. So whatever feels right for you and your body today. Good. 10 more seconds. Last one. Very good. Let's take our hands in the center now, and like we're climbing a rope. If you're using both hands, it'll be hand over hand as you pull down. One hand pulling that rope and imagining we're climbing up to the top of this mountain today. Good. Just a nice steady rhythm here. It doesn't have to be real fast at first. We're just getting the body warmed up. Each of these exercises are about a minute long. You can always take a break sooner, take a little rest or a sip of water, and just dive back in when you're ready. Good. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Very good. All right, let's row the boat. Now you can row the boat across or you can row in front in two different directions, going in the front of the body or like a figure eight in front as you cross and loop around. Staying connected to your breath, just allow your breath to flow in and out with ease. Remembering that core activation when you breathe out. Right, got about 15 more seconds. Now remember, with all of these exercises, you can also skip one and replace it with a different exercise. So just remember to do what works well for you today. All right, last one. Okay, it's time to grab our weights already. So when you're ready, maybe have a sip of water. If you're using weights today, you can grab your weights. Maybe you're using wrist weights or maybe hand weights or maybe something that's just heavy around the house that you can hold on to. All right. So whenever you're ready, just come into your ready position, which is elbows back, palms face up. And then we'll begin with our weighted rotator cuff. So opening and closing here. Maybe you're working one side today, or maybe both. Okay, we're halfway through. Got 30 more seconds. And if you're working both sides, They may not always be equal, so just moving with awareness, without judgment, without force. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Very good. All right, elbows in. We'll lift and lower one elbow or both elbows out to the side. And here, we're not directly out to the side. It's really kind of a bit of a diagonal. So you can see your elbows out through the corner of your eye. If you have light weights today and if you're feeling stronger today than you were last week, maybe you want to straighten the arms out a little bit more. That will increase the intensity. We're halfway through. And you can always mix it up if you start to fatigue. Just bend your elbows again. And then you can always straighten them back out again. Give it a little test. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Very good. All right, straight arms. We'll lift and lower in front of the body, just like in our warm up, only this time we've added a little bit of weight. Just allow your breath to flow. Use your exhales to remind you to stay connected to your core. And we're halfway through. Great. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Okay. Arms down by your sides. Turn your palms to face in and just lift and lower the hand or both hands. Now, if we don't rotate through the forearm, then it's a hammer curl. If we do rotate and turn the palm towards the shoulder as you bend the elbow, then that's more of a traditional bicep curl. So you can choose which one you like better or do a little bit of both. And we're halfway there. Good. 8 more seconds. 3, 2 and 1. All right, now we have triceps. So we have many options here. Overhead tricep or tricep extension behind you, or press down into your seat. The seat isn't quite wide enough for me to do that today, but you can press down like you're pushing yourself out of your chair. Or if you're sitting back far enough into your seat, press and release your elbows straight back into your seat. Okay, so we've got 30 more seconds to go. You pick what works better for you today. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right, so just a quick little rest here. You can shake it off, wiggle your fingers, circle your wrists around. It's a good time just to kind of stretch and check in with yourself. Maybe have a sip of water. And then get back into your ready position for round two. Elbows in, palms face up. Here we go. moving at your own steady pace here. All right, halfway there. Notice how it feels to move slower, faster. Does it make it harder or easier? Good. 8 more seconds. Last one. Okay, keep those elbows bent. We'll lift and lower out to the side on a slight diagonal. Check in with your breath. Deep breath in, connect to your core on the way out. We're halfway there, 30 seconds. Doing great, y'all. 10 more seconds. Last one. Okay. Now the front of the shoulder, the anterior deltoids. Again, it can be one arm or both arms. Good. And the goal is not to lift beyond the shoulder here. We've got 30 seconds to go. Doing great. 5 more seconds. Last one. All right, another set of biceps. So either the traditional bicep curl, turning the palm to face up as you bend the elbow, or a hammer curl. Just keep the palms facing in as you lower and lift. All right, halfway there. 15 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, so pick your triceps of choice here, overhead or behind you, or pressing yourself out of your chair. Moving with a nice steady flow. 30 seconds to go. Halfway there. 5 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right, we'll take another rest here in between. Shake it off, stretch it out, wiggle the fingers. Stretch out your wrists. Have a little sip of water if you like. Okay. Reset one more round. Elbows in, and we'll open and close. Good. Nice steady pace. Okay, halfway there. More seconds. Monkey's coming to say hello. And 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, so elbows in, lateral raises, lifting the elbows out to the side. If you want more challenge, remember you can have straighter arms. All right, we're halfway there. 15 seconds. Last one. Ooh, all right, so straight arms, lift and lower. So the whole arm will rise from that shoulder joint. If you slow it down, it might increase the intensity. It also increases the intensity if you hold before you let it go. Notice how you have to really hold on to it. So feel free to play with your tempo, your speed. We're just a little bit beyond halfway. Three more seconds. Two. Last one. All right. Bicep curls. If you'd like a different variation, you can do a lateral bicep curl. Hand is out to the side instead. Or go back to one or two of our first choices. Right, halfway there. And more seconds. Last one. All right, very good. Last set of triceps. Hey, bud, what's up? Yeah, halfway through. 30 more seconds to go. All right. 10 more seconds. 2 and 1. Whew. All right. We are done with these. You can put them away. Got a little bit of a break, just about 20 seconds to prepare for our HIIT routine now. HIIT standing for high intensity interval training. And that is exactly what we're doing. We are training our heart, our cardiovascular system to be able to sustain higher intensities by dropping down to a lower intensity to rest and recover. Okay, so we're going to start with a bit of a run. You can start running whenever you're ready. It can also be skiing, right? So choose the best exercise for you and then start to really pick up the pace, pick up the speed. For those of you, if adding in the feet and the knees is an option, you can add that in anytime. So we're all working within our own ability. Good. We've got about 15 seconds to go. So in between each of our exercises, we'll take a moment just to rest and recover, about 15 seconds or so. All right, so take a little rest here. Check in. It's a good time to stretch, good time to breathe, good time to have a sip of water. All right, next exercise. Let's reach up and reach down, up and down, up and down. Reaching to your highest high, down to your lowest low. Always coming right back to the center in between. 5 more seconds. Last one. Good. All right. A little rest here. Check in with your breath. All right. So palms face down. Let's play those drums. Here we go. Here we've got drums everywhere. You can start right here in front of your body, but then maybe explore the space around you, out to the side, maybe in front of you, maybe above you. We got drums everywhere today. All right, 15 more seconds. You can increase the pace, the intensity, any way you choose. 5 more seconds. And rest. Very good. All right. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, next up, it's like we're holding a big axe right here. We're going to chop some wood right here through the center line. Good. 15 seconds. Might be getting a little bit warm already. Last one. Very good. All right. Next up, I'm going to catch some flies. Here we go. Catching all around you. You don't have to squeeze your hands into a fist. You can keep your hands just relaxed as well. You're just kind of scooping them in towards you. Now, as an alternative, instead of scooping in, you could swat out like you're swatting the flies away. Maybe we don't want to catch the flies today. Maybe we just want them to go away. So you can swat out or you can pull in. You can even do a little bit of both for some variety. Good. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Very good. All right. Quick little rest. Okay. How about some speed punching? Hands at your heart, elbows up. It's like you're circling one hand around the other. Now, again, you don't have to squeeze your hands into a fist here. It's okay if the fingers are relaxed or extended. Same motion with or without fists. Adding in some variety, you can also rock a little bit forward or back, or you can hold yourself back there. Doing great. Try to keep the elbows lifted, increasing that intensity. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Check in. How you doing? Everybody looks great. Okay. So if you want to push the intensity, feel free to go faster than me. Increase the intensity in your way. We're going to climb that rope again. Going a little bit faster this time. Again, you can lean back, lean forward. You can rock forward and back. Lean back and hold it. Good. Whatever you're doing, keep going. 15 more seconds. All right. A quick little break. Awesome. All right. So next up, crisscross pull. We'll start with our elbows back. And here we go. Crisscross and pull. Just remembering your options. There's many variations that you can play with here. You can skip the crisscross and just reach and pull. It can be with fists or without fists. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right. Doing great. We'll have a new exercise coming up. Okay. This time, start in a ready position. We're going to punch up, punch out, punch up, punch out. Now it can be both arms or one arm or alternating arms. Okay, so find your rhythm, your tempo. When we punch up, the elbow stays bent. Get that power from behind and underneath to drive that punch upward. 5 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right. Quick little break. Check in with your breath. Maybe you're getting a little bit warmer. All right. Let's play those drums again. So palms face down. Here we go. shifting around as much as you're able to today, just to challenge our balance. We're challenging our balance, we're challenging our core. Good. 10 more seconds. All right, that's it for that one. Very good. Okay. So remember last time we chopped wood, we did it through the center. Now you can do that again, or if you want to go across, you can go across the body. Okay, so here we go. Either across the body or straight down, up and down. Going across like I am. If you'd like to trade sides, go from the other shoulder to the opposite knee. If you're going straight up and down, just keep on moving. All right, last one. Very good. Okay, check in, stretch, deep breath in, deep breath out, and let's row the boat. Okay, so here we go. We can row the boat either across, little figure eight motion, or stay right here in front of the body. I'm doing some speed rowing today. 15 more seconds. And three, two, one, and rest. Very good. All right, quick breath, maybe a sip of water. All right, let's go back to some speed punches. Here we go. Good. Keep it moving. Maybe doing a little bit of leaning or shifting forward back. Great, y'all. Feel free to break out of this and do something new. We've got about 5 more seconds. All right, that's it. A little rest here. Shake it off. All right, what's next? Let's prepare for a little reach up, reach down. When you're ready, you can begin. Great, 15 more seconds. Keep it moving. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. Get ready to catch another batch of flies. You can either catch them or swat them away or mix it all up, do a little bit of both. And here we go. All around you, above you, below you, out to the side, all around. Remember, you can catch by pulling in, or you can swat them away by pushing out. 10 more seconds. All right, take a little break. All right, let's go back to crisscross pull. We'll get into a ready position. And here we go. Crisscross and pull. Again, with your breath, make sure you're not holding it. Use your breath as a resource. Keep you connected to your core and keep you balanced and aligned. Good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. A little break, not long. Shake it out. Okay. Let's go back to climbing some rope. Here we go. Reaching and pulling, hand over hand, or one side can do the work. Doing great. Almost there. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. So I think we are coming up to our final finale round. With this one, we're going to do a little bit of everything. Okay. So maybe start with some running. Remember, you can replace one exercise for another, so it's up to you. Okay. And then when you're ready, start catching some flies. And then when you're ready, let's crisscross pull. And then when you're ready, let's climb the rope. Okay, and then get ready to chop some wood. We'll just go straight through center. You can keep going through center or do a little bit from the side. And then do a little bit from the other side. Good. And let's play some drums. Here we go. And then finally, let's turn the palms up. We'll juggle some balls all around for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right, shake it off. Let your arms just rest down by your sides. Take a breath in, and deep breath out. And just reach to one side, down towards the ground. And come back to center, and over to the other side, and center. Good. A little stretch as well as just a little bit of core before we go. Good. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Very good. All right. Let your hands rest on your legs, palms face down. As you inhale, slide your elbows back, eyes look up. And as you exhale, fingers slide forward, eyes look down. And inhale, elbows slide back. And exhale, fingers slide forward as you look down. Let's do three more, nice and easy. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more and exhale. Then come back to center and just take your left hand just behind your leg or on your seat behind you and just turn and look over that shoulder. And take a deep breath in, and deep breath out. And inhale, come back to center. Maybe your right hand can move to the seat behind you and just look over the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Maybe lift and lower your shoulders. And then take a deep breath and give everything a good squeeze. And exhale, let it all go. Then just allow the backs of your hands to rest on your legs, palms face up. Close your eyes if you want to, and just check in with your breath. Allow your breath to flow in and out with ease. As you acknowledge the effects of your practice on your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit, if there's anything you want to let go of before you move back into your day, get ready to let it go. Take a deep breath in, and big sigh out. Let something go. And move back into your day, feeling strength, aligned, peaceful, and at ease. Thank you all so much for being here today.